What's up? Another day, another video. I think I want to title this one Stop Romanticizing the Past and Past Relationships and Marriages and stuff like that. I got this Bluetooth in my ear. Uh, hope the audio's a little better. So, a lot of times, either on social media or in real life, you'll hear people say, man, I want the relationship that, my grandparents had or that my great grandparents had. I don't think you do. See, marriages back in the day, back in the 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, a lot of those were out of necessity. And the reason they stayed together for a long time wasn't necessarily because they loved each other. They probably did love each other. I'm not saying that a lot of times they didn't. But they stayed together because there was nowhere for that woman to go. See, the man, he had a lot of skills. He probably could frame a house. He probably could, cut wood. He probably could, knew how to run machinery, work in factories. He probably could work on a farm. He was good working with his hands. The woman, she had no skills. So for them to separate, what would that woman go and do? Yes, I guess she can go and get another man and raise those kids. But how would that look? See, marriage also had a different look back in not that it was respected. It just had a different look. If you weren't married by a certain age, if you didn't have kids by a certain age, you were looked at differently. Now it's not like I was there, but you just talk to older people. And it's funny how people long for those days. But today, if something goes wrong, you can just leave. It's a lot of things for women to do. Women don't have to just work, secretary, receptionist jobs, or work at the local grocery store. They have a lot of options. Women own businesses and things like that now. But back then, it was more of a code-dependent thing. I guarantee you, if you talk with your grandparents, you might not ask them directly, but I guarantee if you just talk with them, I think you'll find that your granddaddy probably used to beat the hell out of your grandma. I know that's bad to say, but I remember a story one time. My dad's folks, my papa used to, maybe not on the regular, but there was a couple of times where he did beat on her. That type of stuff don't really fly nowadays. You don't need to stay with a man like that. And this is not a video taking up for women or bashing men. I'm just saying, when people look at the old days when they weren't even there, I want a relationship. Why can't we stay together like that? Your grandmama, and maybe your granddaddy, they both had to put up with a whole lot of stuff from each other. And maybe your grandmama was probably stepping out and cheating on your granddaddy. Let's face it, he's out working all day. It probably wasn't nothing for her to see the sheriff at the at the grocery store, at Dollar General, Walmart, whatever it was. The sheriff, he out on patrol. You need me to carry the you need help taking them groceries back to your house? I don't mind. Did you drive here or did you take the bus? Well, my husband has the car, I took the bus, so I can give you a ride back, You sure it wouldn't be no bother? No, it ain't gonna be no bother. I got you. He took them groceries in the house, and there you go. But same thing. Who was gonna, if that man was to step away, who's gonna now raise his kids? He got to work all day. So I don't know. I just hear that a lot. I see it on social media, and you hear it a lot. And people talking about the old days. I'm like, man, them old, I don't think y'all want relationships like that back then. I think marriage back then was really more of it was more just, like I said, a codependency. It wasn't really out of love. It was about out of necessity. That's why they had so many kids, so they can work a lot of them could work that land. I guess if they were raised in the country or whatever. But I don't know. Let me know what y'all think. Anybody who runs across this video, maybe the one person who watches this, what do you think about people who want relationships like they were back in the day? A lot of people romanticize the past. They weren't there. They don't know what it was like. They see their grandma and their grandpa, and they all old and cute now, but you don't know. Your granddaddy, your great granddaddy with it back when he was a young cat, you know, probably was knocking the hell out your grandmama. Your grandmama back in the day when she was young, she used to look good. She's probably stepping out on your granddaddy, courting somebody else, as they would say. As they would say. So I just wanted to come on here and record this video right quick. Voice crack. Record this video right quick and see, what other people think about this topic. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment. I'd love to have a dialogue about it. Maybe some older people, can run across this video and be like, you know what, you're right, or I think you're wrong about this. I'd love to have a discussion in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think.